Hey, this is Kaz, and this is 20 Minutes Underground. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Round two, fight.
Now you see what he's doing? He's doing the reach around. He's gonna grab that wrist, he's gonna go for the nuts. And he's got the underhooks. He should hit him in the nuts right now, be a good idea. Got him in the nuts. Got 3 straight shots. Now they're exchanging nut shots. Someone's pissing blood tonight. Drop the glasses. He's got the rear naked nut choke. He's domination right now. Absolute domination. Borkin's a pastor, might I mention. He's about 10 years older than Joey, and he's acting like he's 18. Borkin's got 3 kids, let me add. And Joey, barely out of high school, get his nuts pulverized here.
What's going on? Outside. Outside. How many times I gotta tell you? Outside.
Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground, your online weekly reptile YouTube show for reptile enthusiasts like Kiki Faye. That's why she's here.
I pet his tail.
Don't pet his tail, he'll bite your finger off. This week we look at all kinds of spikes, spines, horns, plates. Cool animals that we ran out of names for, so we decided to do a show on nothing particular.
Dad, what happens if you scare her?
You get beat up.
She'll scratch you?
She'll scratch you. What we're standing next to right here is one of my best friends. That is the famed panda dragon, so aptly named by us. It is a spiny tail iguana that comes out of Mexico. That's her Mexico version. He's one of the most beautiful animals in the world. We hope to have babies from him. He's looking to bite me.
Dad,
Hopefully we'll have eggs soon and babies this year. We're not sure, we're hoping. We've been working hard on them.
animals are nice to me.
Animals are nice to her. What else? And Kiki got new glasses, right?
And they even bite.
They even bite. Enjoy the show. And remember, as Kiki says, they even bite. Horse.
Hello and welcome to 20 Minutes Underground. This is The Question with Samuel. This week's question is, what animal kills more people in the United States than snakes? Is it A, the jellyfish? Is it B, sharks? Or is it C, bees?
Hey guys, Ryan B here, and I just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk to you about one of my favorite animals with the spiked or horned exterior. That's the Stenosaur defensor, also known as the Yucatan spiny tail iguana. No need to wonder why they call it the spiny tail iguana, or the Yucatan spiny tail iguana. These guys come out of Mexico. There are captive bred populations of them here in the US. Awesome looking animal. This is a male. You could tell from a few different reasons. One, males get a little bit broader head, a little bit more color to them, especially on the back, and sometimes under the chin they get a little bit more orange to them. This guy's not fired up too much, but when he does, when he's sitting there basking, the color gets that much more intense. Also, real easy way to sex them. Look at the pores. Males get much more defined and larger pores on the back legs. Females are going to be a little bit smaller. Sometimes you can even see the hemipenal bulges right there and there. These guys are omnivores. So in the wild, they'll feed on different flowers, insects. They'll feed on different fruits. Here in captivity, you're given on a mixture of different greens and fruits primarily. You also feed them on like dandelion greens. They'll feed on some insects like superworms, hornworms, crickets, pretty much any of the standard insects that you find in the hobby. Awesome animal. I really love these guys because of the temperament specifically. Great temperament on them. They're not as flighty as some of the other Stenosaur species. These are definitely one of the smallest species. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but if I didn't, I'm mentioning it again. Okay. Great temperaments, not very aggressive animals. Cool thing about them, 5 to 8 inches, you're talking about max. This is an adult. So you could keep a pair of these even in like a 40 breeder. Okay. They are semi-arboreal too, so you set up some branching in your enclosure for them if you're going to set them up. Something for to climb up and bask on. Also, I like giving them a nice thick substrate level because they're going to bury sometimes as well. Awesome animals. The Yucatan spiny tail iguana, also known as Stenosaur defensor, right here at Underground Reptiles with your boy Ryan B. Word.
Hey guys, Mexican Mike here, and I have some spiky little friends over here. These are Jackson chameleons. Just looking for my little buddy down there. Triceros jacksoni is the scientific name. And as you can see, this guy has some pretty impressive equipment there. Little triceratop horn action going on. This is a male Jackson's. And as you can clearly see, the females, the ladies, don't have any horns actually. Or ladies don't need horns actually, because the males are the ones that fight for the girls. That's right. This bad boy uses those horns for fighting. Look at that. And unlike other horns, they're actually slightly flexible. Although I'm not going to bend his horns today. He's probably not going to be like that a lot. As you can see, they're in a fairly good mood today. We're outside feeling the Deerfield Beach breeze over here in sunny South Florida. And these handsome guys, they love to eat bugs. And like a lot of other chameleons, they got those world famous panoramic eyes. They got the 360-degree vision. They can move them independently, of course. They have those foregrip claws that they use to climb trees. They got that prehensile tail. And last but not least, they have that 1.5 times their body length shooty tongue mechanism thing that they use all the time to catch those pricks. Okay, hey, we're getting a little feisty here. We're catching a little feist, as Austin would say. And these beautiful guys can change a lot of colors, like a lot of chameleons. They do browns, they'll do yellows, they'll do greens. And they have a lot of patterning on them too, but right now you can't really see it because they're just kind of feeling it out right now. They don't need to hide right now. And like I said, these guys do use their horns to fight, to acquire females, and it's actually kind of interesting. They'll hang on the branch. Let me get this guy over here. He's running away from me. They'll actually hang on the branch like so. Hey, catching a feist, catching a feist. Austin will be so proud of me right now. So they actually hang on the branch, and what's kind of neat is they can actually switch their body to the bottom of the branch. They'll actually drop right down and hang from the bottom. So when these males fight, they'll actually do that a lot. They'll knock each other off with the horns. They'll push each other. They'll even poke at each other just to get themselves off that high branch so they can go ahead and get that female. And it's actually neat. They'll actually drink water off these things too. It's kind of neat to watch. You can see he's just climbing away. And we get these guys in all different types of sizes and all that. And like I said, the easiest way to tell them between males and females is you see the little boys, they'll get the horns right off the bat. And this guy's not too green right now. He's just showing off those patterns, and he's probably intimidated by this big boy right here. He's like, what are you doing in my territory there? But yep, they'll get the horns from a very young age. And we actually have tons here at Underground Reptiles. We get babies, adults, males, females. We always have them available for you. So feel free to always give us a call. Hey. And there he goes. He's kind of scared right now, so we're gonna leave him alone.
Mike, your mom's on the phone. She said you forgot your snack pack again.
Oh, always forget that snack pack. Always forget that snack pack. Anyway, guys, I gotta call my mommy back, so feel free to give us a call anytime here. A little clumsy little Jacksons. Like I said, we have adults, females, sub-adults, babies, juvies. Only here at Underground Reptiles.
Are we on? All right, hey, man, this is Angry John here. Yeah, I'm angry. Anyway, I got something to show you. This is a crocodile skink. Red-eyed crocodile skink. Look at his eyes. See that red around there? Is this thing bizarre or what? This is he come from Indonesia. Crazy place. Solomon Island, too. Look at that. This is a bizarre critter. See, it looks like a little, I hate everything. This is a crocodile. Look at that. See that it's got the bumps? Look at that. Most likely this is for protection. Somebody grabs it. Ow. 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 I don't like it. I'm not going to eat you. That's for protection, baby. This little sucker has a cool little squeaking sound when it gets in like a kind of a pissed off mood, or somebody grabs it hard and tries to do something with him. He's going to scream loud, "Mommy! Oh, Mommy!" And you don't want to mess with something like this great lizard here. I'm not great, but this lizard is great. Because Angry John's just not happy. He's angry. Anyway, back to the lizard here. This thing. It's kind of cool. I mean, the longevity. These things can live about 5 to 8 years, and records about maybe 12 years in captivity. Who knows? Maybe even longer. Really? Yeah, really. All right. So, this guy likes high humidity. It actually lives by the water. It feeds on all sorts of insects, even maybe snails, beetles, yes. They got a jaw pressure that can crush. They eat lots of little things, so they have to crush it to eat it. And when they shed, really cool, they shed pieces of chunks coming off. Looks like actually their real skin, because it's hard armor coming off. But it's not, it's their skin, man. And then they got the soft, and this hardens up right away. And it's a real bizarre animal. Look how mellow he is. But let me tell you something. You put these guys down on the ground, they're gonna fly. These guys aren't what you think. They can play dead. They'll just sit there like, oh yeah, I don't like to move, but he's moving now. Yeah, I'm so angry I can eat this thing, but I'm not going to, because I got other things to eat. So, cool animal, really different. You're looking for something like unusual, something not your ordinary lizard, like a bearded dragon. What? Yeah, bearded dragon. Not exactly, that's what I say. You want something different. Look at that. Go for the mini crocodile, red-eyed crocodile skink. A cool addition to everybody's family. That's right. Bye. I'm not angry, but he is. Yes. Let's go to sleep. All right. Good night.
Coming at you with a spike animal. Something that I have caught out in the wild before. One time. These guys, desert horn lizards. One of the coolest looking animals that you'll ever see. Extremely fat body. Proportionally, it looks, look, see how he's flattening out that body? Whoop, a little bit of tail wiggle there. Proportionally, he looks like a tomato with legs. Oh, a little bit of head bob too. These guys, if we had put sand in here, they would dig down into the sand. They shake their body, and they put just their head above it. They're anteaters. So in captivity, we have to feed them. I got it right over here. A Formic Cow Plus. Rapashi makes it, and we use this to dust the crickets so that way they can get the acid they need, because we don't feed ants to them. Some people really like feeding them ants, and if you can get them online or something like that, they really love them and it's fun to watch. You can look up some YouTube videos about it. But these guys will eat crickets in captivity. They're just so amazing. They have different colors on them, so they camouflage. They flatten their body out to look like to soak up heat, almost like a solar panel. Males and females, you are able to tell males. You can see like this guy, see these big old bulges here?
that's a boy. This is probably a female right here because she's a lot smaller. Yeah, that's a female. Look at the difference in the tail. You can tell she definitely doesn't have the bulges. So she's still got some growing to do, but the females usually don't get as big. Now this guy is extremely impressive because he has all that red on him. I hope you guys can pick that up. They come, not one is ever alike. They always have different color. They always, some are darker, some are more red. And with these guys, there's over 20 different species of the horned lizard. So the one that I caught out in the wild when I was in Arizona, in the Grand Canyon, I've never seen before and I might not ever see again. I haven't been able to find it online, and it definitely wasn't like this. So there's a lot of different variations. Some have bigger head spikes, some have smaller head spikes, but all of them love to be picked up by the horns on their head. They love that. It's their best trick. It's the best thing that they do. Listen, if you've never seen a horned lizard or you don't have a horned lizard, your life is incomplete. You just don't know it. So make your life complete. Get yourself a sweet, bad-looking horned lizard. It's the closest you're going to get to what we really want, the thorny devil. That's what we really want, but because we can't, we settle for these guys, and they do great. You can put them in a 10, 20 gallon. They only get about 6, maybe 8 inches would be a giant. So definitely easy to keep in a desert setup. They like it really, really hot. They love the hot heat, and they got just these cool little mouths, and they'll never ever bite you. See, look at that. It's going to sleep. That's a peaceful animal right there. Here, go play. Go play with your buddies. This guy's a little posse up in here. He's got a few males, one little female. See the difference in the color between these two? Hey, catching a feist. See the difference? But this one's not ugly, neither is this one. They just look completely different and they're both cool. So, get yourself a horned lizard, Underground Reptiles.
Hello, this is the answer. The answer is C. Bees kill 4 times more people than snakes do in the United States each year. Be afraid of bees, not snakes. That's a message from Underground. Be safe.
It's true.
What's up there, YouTube losers? It's your pal, Moody freaking Booty, here to give away some free crap because you guys are a bunch of freeloaders and moochers. Free crap. You see it here? Right? You see it? I don't want to stay here all day. I'm turning around. I'm giving out free crap. You might be wondering, what are you giving out, Moody? You great man, you. Let me tell you. You know what that is? It's not a frisbee. It's not some alien technology. It's a THG egg tray. You put your eggs in there, you incubate them in a little container. Look at this, maybe you're some knucklehead that incubates his eggs like this. Don't incubate your eggs like that. You get yourself like a 12-ounce deli cup. You put your meat, your substrate, vermiculite, whatever it is, rapeshi, super hatch. You take this thing, you put it in there, you take your eggs, like so. Take them, you put them in the egg tray, bada bing, bada boom. It's divided. You put your lid on top. Now you could say, hey, I got my leopard gecko eggs there. Maybe I got some croc skinks right there. Maybe you do different leopard gecko morphs like that knucklehead Ryan B. And you can't remember your elbow from your other place. So you need to figure out which morph of leopard gecko or whatnot did what. See, look at this. They're trying to give me props. I don't need props. I'm Moody friggin' Booty. See how it sits in there? Boom. Boom. You're right. Whatever that was. You put your substrate down there. Look, you can buy it off of our website, but you don't have to if you're a contest comment winner because you're getting one for free. Congratulations. I gotta help this poor egg out here. Let's move this back over here. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
The next email you'll get is on Monday evening at 7:30.
That sits up there. In case you guys are wondering whose eggs those are, those happen to be Benjamin's eggs. You guys remember Benjamin. Anyways, congratulations, losers. And if you don't like the THG egg incubator, could be worse. I could have had you spend the day with Jacob over here.
I got an assistant.
That's real bad. So, first up, Jesse Whitlock. He says my favorite aquatic reptile is either the Redia slider, Trekkie something something something, or the saltwater crocodilus something something parentheses blah blah blah. That's a really odd combo there, Jesse. It's either already a slider, which is generally harmless unless you're trying to dangle your fingers in front of it, or a crocodile, which might just wind up leaving fingers if it ever got a hold of you. I mean, that would be all that's left. Anyways, he goes on to say, Mr. Moody Booty is awesome. Well, thank you, Jesse. You don't have to call me Mr. Just call me Sir. Excuse me. Next up, Craig Callahan says a softshell turtle. I feel like they are so underrated because they are such an amazing and cool animal. Well, maybe they're underrated because your description of them is so boring and lame. I mean, seriously, how many of you guys, after hearing how amazing and cool he thinks a softshell turtle is gonna go run out and see what one is? I mean, maybe after Moody Booty's talked about them, you might go check one out. But I have a feeling if Craig Callahan was their spokesman, they wouldn't be doing so good, if you know what I mean. Sorry, Craig, I have to make fun of you somehow, and that just seemed like the most logical way to go. But on the bright side, you won an egg tray thing, so maybe life is looking better.
Underground.
Next up,
Hello?
William Wang.
Hey,
Wasn't there a song written after him? You know which one I'm talking about, don't you there, Jacob?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
William Wang?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought you had,
Didn't they go,
sent that over.
everybody have fun tonight. Everybody William Wang tonight.
This is Drew.
I think that, maybe not. Says his favorite aquatic reptile is
Between a foot and a half.
blah blah blah, aka Chinese water snake. Seriously, guys, I don't know who you're trying to impress with this
I'm
Latin.
not sure on the age.
In case you haven't figured it out now, we're in the United States of freaking America. And we don't speak Latin in America. We speak American in America. That's right, we don't speak English. Those guys across the sea, the ocean, whatever it is, they speak English. We speak American. I just want to clarify that. If you want to speak Latin, I recommend taking a trip down to the Vatican. They might be interested in that. Me, just put the friggin' common name, for goodness sake. Anyways, William, you won egg incubator, which is Latin for Eggos Incubationis. And finally, our loser of the week. I think this guy must be a prophet or something because I think he had some foresight into it. His name's Xavier Paez. Says my favorite aquatic reptile is inbred Ned. No, really, that's his name. He's already a slider. Yes, I know I'm an idiot of the week, but God is good, but not when he made Lord of the Rings. Lord, no. Okay, let's start at the top here. First of all, you named your poor turtle inbred Ned. What did he do to deserve that? I know inbred Ned's not here anymore, but man, it's so easy making fun of that guy. Sometimes I think he was the best material I had. Well, that was before Jacob showed up. He makes it real easy too. You guys can be sure to be hearing more about him in the future. There's this one stupid hat he wears, I swear. I think you saw it in one of the previous episodes. It's like a green New York Yankees hat. Whatever. says he knows he's an idiot. Well, yes, you are an idiot, but now you also made it available for everybody on YouTube to know. And finally, he hates Lord of the Rings, which makes him... Oh, Drew seems pretty upset about this. Drew, do you have something to say to Xavier?
Yeah, like, go get a life or something. You probably like Pacific Rim, too.
Drew is pretty upset about that, Xavier. Way to go. You've ruined his day. Anyways, I've got nothing else. I'm tired. Our cameraman, producer, editor, and all-around video loser Alex has irritated me so much today. Especially when he ruined this one song for me. You remember what song that is?
No, man, you gotta say something, otherwise I'm gonna give up on you.
That's a good song. I don't care what you guys think either. I enjoy that song. What I don't enjoy is when people sing over my songs and I don't get to hear them. That really, really ticks me off. And for that, he got a punch in the nuts. Now get out of here. I'm tired of you.
That's 20 Minutes Underground. We hope you enjoyed the show. We're glad you could stop by for a bit of fun, some educational reptile stuff, and some of our sales pitches. Hope that we made your time worthwhile. I want to thank so much. A special shout out to Double B, Brian Barczyk, whose show is definitely one of our inspirations for having our own show, and whose breeding facility is about the best in the world. Only a few like his place in the world. He's truly a trendsetter, a go-getter, and an animal lover. This week's question of the week is, in what state and what animal occur the coolest combination? For me, upstate New York, around Monticello area. Right outside, about an hour and a half outside the city, there's a little lake called Sackett Lake. Right around there, you have these little lizards called red Fs. In late summer, early fall, they cover the ground like rice somewhere. That there's a lot of rice. So, what state, what animal, where does it occur, where is it real cool? Top 3 get free crap, and as we all know, free crap is good. But we choose what you get, because you get what you get and you don't get upset when it's free, you see? Don't forget to pick up those Underground Reptiles t-shirts. 20 Minutes Underground, only 15 bucks. Pay the shipping. Everybody who buys a shirt this week gets free shipping on the t-shirts. Hey, it's a few bucks, a few bucks, a few bucks. Thanks for watching. Lord willing, see you next week. Oops.